First, you have to know the reason for the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The Russian Federation and Ukraine are currently in a state of war. The Russo-Ukrainian War began in 2014 following the Russian annexation of Crimea from Ukraine. In February 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine across a broad front. When did Ukraine separate from Russia? Ukraine officially declared itself an independent country on the 24th of August 1991, when the Communist Supreme Soviet Parliament of Ukraine proclaimed that Ukraine would no longer follow the laws of the USSR. The Russo-Ukrainian War, also known as the Russia-Ukraine War, is an ongoing war primarily involving Russia, Belarus, and pro-Russian forces on one side, and Ukraine on the other. Russia lost 14 planes, 8 helicopters, 102 tanks, 536 bbm, 15 heavy machine guns, and 1 Buk missile since February 24, according to Ukraine's military. The Kremlin also lost over 3,500 soldiers, Ukraine's armed forces said on February 26. Nearly 200 service members have been kept hostage. Russia-Ukraine crisis. While 198 civilians were declared dead, a Ukraine minister said 1,115 others, including 33 children, have been wounded by Russian forces.
Meanwhile, the Russian Ministry of Defense said its troops have knocked out 211 military infrastructure facilities in Ukraine. The Ukrainian army said early Saturday that it has killed more than 1,000 Russian troops amid heavy fighting in the war-hit country. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was asked to evacuate Kyiv at the behest of the US government but turned down the offer. Zelensky said in response, "The fight is here. I need ammunition, not a ride." British Prime Minister Boris Johnson says he is in close contact with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, as he hailed the fierce bravery and patriotism of Ukraine's government and people. Britain has imposed asset freezes and other sanctions on scores of Russian companies and several oligarchs. United Nations, the UN plans to seek over $1 billion in donations for humanitarian relief in Ukraine over the next 3 months, the world body's humanitarian chief said Friday. Mr. Biden has also made clear that the Americans are not willing to fight, even though the Russians clearly are. Furthermore, he's ruled out sending forces into Ukraine to rescue US citizens.
And he's actually pulled out troops who were serving in the country as military advisors and monitors. NATO will continue to send weapons to Ukraine, including air defense, though it did not commit to sending troops to the nation.
Ukraine diplomat urges China to talk to Putin. I hope you like this video. Please share your opinion in the comments section.